Alright, here's all the different oil pumps here to play with. These are stock pumps here, aluminum pump. This one's a 70 style pump here. Gonna have your, hard to hold this, but it's a big mess. Anyway, it looks like this on the motor. It's got the square boxy look. This here's your 80s pump here. There's a different cover on it. Oops, on the floor. So that's this pump here. So it's totally different cover here. This one's a plain cover, looks a little better. This is the crappy late one. These all take standard type gears, which are the small gears. These all have the same cavities inside of here for flow and everything. They're very similar. Now this here is an S&S pump over here. This takes the small stock type gears. Looks like the same on the inside. See the differences here, they look the same, more or less. Okay, this one takes a different cover. This obviously is all billet. Has the boxy look, but it's a smooth look. You can put oil on the top and the sides and the bottom. Put them all over the place. The galleries all go up through, so you can pick where you want your lines. Okay, this here is the Ultima pump over here. This here is the standard volume. So it has a stock style small gears here in it. It's the billet looking pump, but it's polished, so it looks a little cleaner. It's patterned off the 92 design. So this is more radius and clean looking. But the disadvantage of all these aftermarket pumps is there's no provisions for idiot lights on these things. Stock pump here, you have your idiot light hole right here, and this pump here does not have that. It has, look at it, it has a return hole here, but there's no hole right here for your idiot light to come out of. So to make an idiot light hole work, we have to drill a hole in here and come out over here like the stock one does in this big hole over here. So we have to connect into this hole and drill it through and get it to feed and put an idiot light on the damn thing. Anyway, this is the pump here. You can see the, figures don't want to fall out. There we go. It has these small gears here on there. So anyway, those are all the stock gear teeth and sizes and all that junk. Okay, now this here is the high volume oil pump. So it's the same shape as the other one. But when you get over here, you can see how the gears are a lot bigger, coarser tooth and bigger. And on this particular version, it has it on both sides. On S&S high volume pump, you only have it on the return side. So here's the gear for this one. And grab one of these other gears over here. Okay, there's the return gear on this side here. This is the feed gear on the high volume. Okay, so there's your two feed gears. This is feed, this is return, and this is the gear out of the S&S pump, which is your two gears for that. So flip them around again. So you got your feed and your return. And here's the two from the Ultima pump, and you can see the difference, how high they are. You can see the height. And lay this out better. Alright, there we go. So now you can see the difference in gear heights and the difference in profile of the teeth. The teeth are definitely different. And the feed gears over here are basically the same height, but a lot difference in overall height and gear tooth design. Now we do the return side, and you can see how the high volume is a lot taller of a gear, width-wise, and also it's taller overall and different shaped tooth again. So that's at your maximum volume for this pump here and everything. Now for the breather, we have the stock Harley breather right here, which just basically goes into the hole and comes out through here, and it's timed by rotation here, and it comes around and closes and opens and closes on you. This here is the reed valve S&S pump. It comes in through this hole right here, and it comes out to these little spring-loaded reed valves right here. So, kind of hard to get them open, but anyway, they're right under there. And you got 3 of them to flow through. So that's how that one works. So whenever you got positive pressures, it opens, and negative pressure, they're closed like they are now. So that's the difference in those. And all you do is just, it doesn't have the gear teeth on it, you just slip it in the hole. You got a little spring here, right in here, that holds it, keeps from bouncing around. It doesn't rotate, just however you put it in the hole is how it is. It'll feel all around the hole outside of it for no matter where it's open. So anyway, there's all your difference in pumps, and obviously your pump's an iron pump, so it's totally different all these. But anyway, there's a big stack of them there. So the Ultimas are the ones I like the best. So okay, here's the fixture for drilling the oil passage plug into the case. So anyway, it goes on here so that gives you all the different hole options. You're not supposed to have the nuts here on the background, I just got it there to hold it. But basically, you can see how the drill goes through here. You can see the original, some light in here. You can see how the original big hole is right, where is it at? Right here's the big hole for draining off the stock pump. And this other one comes out right next to it there. And it shoots it across at an angle here. And you can see how it has to bypass that gallery down under there and not hit it. So it goes right underneath it. So you have to miss that whole damn oil system through there, and it'll come out over here on top of the breather over in this area here. But you got to make sure you don't go into this tap it screen hole, or you screw up that whole damn thing and be all junk. So that's what this jig does, it puts it over there where it's supposed to be, so it's kind of why you need it. And you can see how this early pump here does not have that hole right up here. If you look at these other pumps here, this is the 81 up pump, you can see how this hole comes in right here, and that's where it goes. And the aftermarket pump has it also right there. And this early pump, it doesn't have it, it's down low where the stock one is on your motor. So if you put an early pump on the bike, it'll fit, but it has all the small gears and everything else, so it's a little bit of an improvement, but not a lot. So that's the difference in that. So anyway, more stuff to figure out.